Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in today. I pulled into the parking lot. There was this guy out there with lumber and nails. I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm building an ark. I said, well, you better get busy because it's flooding. Oh, my God, we got rain here pretty bad, but we're picking up some of that bad storm that came through the south. Unfortunately, tornadoes, people were killed. Terrible. The weather, the weather. My goodness, it's horrible. Sorry to... And I used to live in New Orleans, and I think they got in some trouble with the weather, tornadoes and whatnot. People died. It's terrible. And I don't know what it is. Trailer parks. This one trailer park, devastated. Like these tornadoes have a sense to find trailer parks. Unbelievable. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and we'll hope for the best for those folks that having a difficult time at the moment. The weather, can't do much about it. Well, yes, we can. Maybe if we cleaned up our act a little bit on this planet, we would have, that way we can affect the weather. I don't know, maybe some of you don't believe in climate change. Climate change is real. The debate is about what's causing it. I think it's a combination of a lot of things, and I think humans are involved. But you can do something about your health, and that's what this show's all about. I come in here every day, and what I'm trying to do is give you some things to think about, talk about, and then do. And that's how people learn. They have to think about things. They need to talk about them, either to themselves or with others, preferably with others too, right? And then to do something about it. It would be nice if this were sort of like a hypodermic needle. I could just inject the ideas and then people just go and do it. It doesn't work that way. So trying to think about things, talk about them, and do something about your health, wellness, and well-being. And I realize it's a formidable task. I had a phone call yesterday from somebody that I know, and he called to tell me he has lost 50 pounds. And I've been talking and working with him for a long time. I've known him for a long, long time. And he called to tell me he lost 50 pounds. It's taken him over a year to do it. He's now at 275, so he was 3 1/4. Big guy. And he wanted to share that with me. And, and there are a lot of people like that, just trying to figure it out, struggle through it, try this, try that. And what I try to do on the show is in giving you those things to think and talk about and to do are principles and practices that have some basis in reality, have some basis in science, perhaps, some studies, perhaps, to support the safety and efficacy of the therapy or the principle. And I do a lot of theoretical talk on the show, that's for sure. But there's theory and practice. As Kurt Lewin once said, there's nothing more theoretical than good practice and nothing more practical than a good theory. But if the theory is out there somewhere in deep space and you can't get it to translate into what people can do every day, it's not helpful. It may be an elegant theory. It may do all the things that you want it to do, but it can't be implemented in practice in everyday life, and this happens often. So what we're trying to do on the show is talk about these very challenging, complicated ideas and health issues in a way that will make sense to you. It's not easy to do, I dare say. And we take it one day at a time around here, and one show at a time, one guest at a time, and you'd like to cover, and you can only serve up so much in one show, because then it becomes too overwhelming. You don't want to make it so tedious and daunting that people get frustrated. And there are probably days I do better at that than other days, but we're here and we keep trying to keep working on it. And keep practicing what I'm sharing with you. I try to practice and I struggle with the same issues that everybody else does. It's not so easy for me either. I want you to know that. I have to work at it just like everybody else. I don't get it somehow. I don't have a set of genes that makes it easier for me. It's just the same. So this is all by way of saying I do understand and appreciate the difficulty and the challenge involved in doing this. And when this fella called me yesterday, I'm very proud of him. I can't tell you his name, but that's quite an accomplishment. 50 pounds, and he's been working at it for a while, slow and steady, from 3.25 to 275. That's a real win. 1 pound at a time. Small win. Take it 1 pound at a time. 877-897-8255 is a toll-free number. If you live in Naples, Immokalee, Marco Island, Florida area, well, guess what? Apparently, that's a community that ranks high in well-being. Not only does it rank high, it ranked the highest in this new survey by Gallup Well-Being Index. It's the 2015 Community Well-Being Rankings and Access to Care. State of American Well-Being. This is a report. I'm holding it up. I should probably send it to my producer. That would be helpful if he had it. We'll get that flashed up for you. This particular report ranked communities around the United States. And they were saying in the report that it's important for people to understand what well-being is, and the well-being of populations across the country helps community leaders and health professionals and stakeholders and people generally to do better. So it was interesting to look and see. There was 190 communities that they looked at. Naples, Immokalee, Marco Island, Florida was number one. Salinas, California was second. Newport, Sarasota, Bradenton was third. This is where we live. I mean, the show originates out of Tampa, Florida. Florida is doing pretty well here in the arena of well-being. Fort Collins, Colorado ranked fourth in well-being. Barnstable Town, Maine was fifth. Santa Cruz, Watsonville, California was sixth. Boulder, seventh. Charlottesville, Virginia, was eighth. Anchorage, Anchorage, Arkansas, 9th. San Luis Obispo, Paso Robles, Arroyo Grande, California, was 10th. You want to know what 190th was? The last one? Charleston, West Virginia. People in Florida apparently doing all right. Steve Augustine's going to be my guest. He'll be around the first hour, a little bit of the second hour. Going to see what's on his mind. If I get a chance, I'm going to see if I can talk with you a little bit about health, wellness, and well-being. Those are different concepts. Lots of confusion there.
At Canavest, we believe that the future of hemp is unlimited, and through innovative and responsible application and science, we will enhance the prosperity and well-being of our customers, employees, and communities. As pioneers, our long-term goal at Canavest is to locate hemp seed processing mills near to our future family of hemp farmers. These local factories will convert hemp seed into nutritious oil, protein powders, bread flour, and hemp meal. Canavest supports local efforts and believes that sustainability starts locally. Canavest was named one of the Nutritional Outlook's Best of 2014, and we are committed to pioneering the hemp revolution as the world's leading producer of quality hemp-derived CBD products. Resistance to change is in great part the result of trying to do today's job with yesterday's tools and with yesterday's concepts. The hemp revolution is here, and it's up to all of us to change perception and to impact policy. Will you join us in this movement? Learn more about the education and science behind Canavest at canavest.com.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymatica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymatica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Is your skin showing signs of aging? Do you want hair with more body and stronger nails? Add NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C to your daily routine to help you regain your youthful, vibrant appearance. Collagen is the body's key structural protein, and it is critical to the elasticity and strength of connective tissues like skin, ligaments, and tendons. Recent clinical studies suggest that supplementing with collagen may reduce wrinkles and increase the firmness of your skin, improve the thickness of your hair, and strengthen your nails. Previously, medical studies also show a wide range of benefits from collagen supplements that may help with your joint pain, bone strength, and exercise recovery. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C provides 100% pure collagen that's hydrolyzed for maximum absorption. Results are felt and seen within weeks. Super Collagen Plus C promotes a healthy body by providing specialized nutritional support to help fight the effects of aging. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C products are available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted Best Independent Chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness, BSN, Finish First, Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils, Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation, Natural Factors, where great health begins, Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless, A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Almond Joy. You remember Almond Joys? They're still around, that candy bar. I bring it up because there's a study out of the University of Florida where they were talking about eating almonds. And the headline was, Almond Joy. Eating just a handful a day boosts diet health. They said that in these researchers at UF, which is up the road from here, about 90 miles, studied the effect that the addition of almonds could have on a person's diet quality based on data collected from 28 parent-child pairs living in north central Florida. That's where Gainesville is. The parents were instructed to eat 1.5 ounces of whole almonds each day during the 3-week intervention portion of the research period, and the children were encouraged to eat 1/2 ounce of whole almonds or equivalent or an equivalent amount of almond butter each day. The study was published in the Journal of Nutrition Research. And so you have sort of, they were trying to get the whole family involved in eating these almonds. It's no big deal. This is just a small little something, nutritional something to do. At the beginning of the 14-week research period, the research subjects' average healthy eating index scores were measured, and then they measured them later. After the intervention, the healthy eating index score for parents and children increased. They said that the researchers believed the parents and the children were replacing salty and processed snacks with almonds. See, that's what you have to do. When you tell people, and I've learned this in my consulting work, if you take something away from somebody and say you can't eat this, and they're pretty much addicted to it, good luck with that. They're probably not going to stick to it. You're going to have to find something to replace that thing you're taking away, or trying to get them to consume less, reduce the consumption level. Asking people to do things cold turkey typically doesn't work. All they did, and this wasn't designed to alter any behaviors. It happened as a matter of course. They introduced the almonds, and the almonds started to substitute for these other snacks. Jeez. The habits you have when you are younger are carried into adulthood. So if a parent is able to incorporate almonds or different healthy snacks into a child's diet, it is more likely that the child will choose those snacks later on in life. That's a quote by Dr. Burns, who was Alyssa Burns, a doctoral student. She didn't even have her PhD yet. Pretty smart. Some of the challenges that we saw, she said, were that the kids were getting bored with the almonds, or they didn't like the taste of the almonds or the almond butter. That was a challenge. To counter that, she said, they came up with creative ways for parents to incorporate the almonds into their child's diet or their children's diets. For instance, adding them to familiar foods like oatmeal, smoothies, or sandwiches. And so you have to be creative about this. If you think you're going to put down a plate of spinach in front of a kid and say, have at it, yum, 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 you're dreaming. It's not going to work. Or broccoli, or any of these fruits, any of these vegetables. You have to find creative ways to synthesize it into their everyday eating habits. and use spices and herbs to mask sometimes, broccoli and cauliflower for children. I mean, that's like smelling sewer water to them. It's terrible. They hate it. So you mask it with a little bit of olive oil, some garlic powder, onion powder, some oregano, whatever. Use the herbs and spices and work it into there. I was a child. I mean, I've told this story many times. Sitting there, there's this plate of, it looked like green mung sitting on my plate. It was spinach with the green water rolling, and that I wouldn't eat it. My dad would say, you don't eat it. You sit there till you eat it. Well, given my temperament and how I'm wired, I sat there. I didn't eat it.
I'm right there with you.
I didn't care if I got a whooping or not. I didn't care. I said, I'm damn if I'm going to eat that. I'm not going to eat that nasty-looking green water rolling across the dish. It's cold by now, and it smells.
Did they try the Popeye song with you? It didn't work on me either.
No, Popeye didn't convince me. Popeye cartoon. So, you have to think about this. Sometimes food, children's sense of smell is different than adults. And they're so affected by how things look. I still am like that. I'm still that way. And so probably are you. So try to find ways to work, creative ways to work these foods into the child's diet. How about do it for yourself as well? My guest is Steve Augustine. I don't know if he eats spinach or not. He doesn't look like a spinach man to me, but we'll find out. We'll see what's on Steven's mind. He's always got something. He's very good, by the way. He'll give you he knows all the details of things. He works for Wampanoag of America. By the way, that company, that is a tremendous company. Natural supplement company. They have their act together. They are, by the way, the makers of Kyolic aged garlic extract and other products, but Kyolic is their flagship product. One of the best companies around the world, no doubt about it. We'll be back with Steve. We'll see what's on his mind.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Nutrix Hawaii, more nutrition, better health, purely Hawaiian. Nature's Dynamics, garden to gummy supplements made by Dad. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Steve Augustine's my guest, and he's an educator for Waukanaga of America. And I do take time to tell you the companies that I think are good companies and that you could trust. I know these companies well, and if you can trust me on this. If I tell you that, and I go on the record and I say this company, that company, and I'm pointing you in that direction, it's because I've done my research. I know the company well and have great confidence in what they're doing. There are thousands and thousands of supplement companies. Some of them are only marketing companies masquerading as supplement companies. Waukanaga America is a real supplement company. It grows its own crop. It has its own facilities. They control the product from soil to shelf. Isn't that right, Steve?
Yeah, thank you for having me again.
Soil to shelf. I'm giving you. I just pitched you a slow pitch. You want me to start throwing? You want me to start throwing some spit curveballs at you? I will.
Well, yeah. I mean, we are actually one of the few companies in the industry, especially the garlic industry, that actually organically grows its own garlic. We organically grow our garlic in Northern California, up around the Gilroy region, where they're pretty fanatical about their garlic. That's where they have the garlic festival, and they have a garlic parade and run around with the garlic hats on, and they have garlic ice cream.
Wait a second. Where is this place?
Gilroy.
See if you can find it.
Festival in Gilroy, California?
We're going to look. We're going to see if we can get some images. If you're watching the show at letstalknutrition.com, we're going to see if we can find some. I've never heard you talk about this before, so I'm going to exploit this for a second. Gilroy, California. They have a garlic festival there? They do?
Sure. It's famous.
How come we don't? How come
garlic ice cream and?
Have you ever gone?
Garlic hats that they wear on their heads.
Here we go. Welcome to Gilroy, garlic capital of the world.
That's right.
Visit historic downtown Gilroy. Antiques, garlic restaurants, gifts, and more. I assume there are no vampires in.
You got it before I could get to it. I was going right there.
No vampires. No vampires in Gilroy. None. Have you ever been there?
No, I wish I had been there. I've been to our fields in Japan, but I have not been to our fields in Northern California.
So explain to the listener what you just said. That might be a little confusing. How is it Waukanaga of America? There's also Waukanaga of Japan, right?
Right. Well, actually, as you know, we're in more than 50 different countries around the world, so we're all over the world. But to explain that to you, most of the garlic that's grown in the United States is for the United States. So from Gilroy, because we're based out of Mission Viejo, California, which is, maybe 5 hours south in Orange County. So we grow the garlic in Northern California because it's organically grown there, and the California standard is a 5-year organic standard, so it's a little better standard than the rest of the United States.
Uh-huh.
And it's organically grown in composted soil, and we harvest it and bring it down to our facilities in Torrance, California, where it's cleaned up, chopped up, and then soaked in stainless steel tanks and aged for 12 to 20 months, which gives really Kyolic all of its efficacy and all of its punch, so to speak.
We're showing, I guess this is a garlic farm up in Gilroy?
Yes.
See if you can find Mission Viejo. Would we be able to find some images of Waukanaga's farm?
On the website, they just updated it. There used to be some on there. You'll have to take a look and see if they still have.
So if Josh types in Mission Viejo, Waukanaga of America garlic farms, he might find some images.
It's possible. There were, on the original website, there were images. With the new website, I'm not so sure. It's a lot more of the history of the company and the science and the, there may be a small. There was when we opened the Torrance, California facility, there was some background on that kind of stuff, but now they've gone to a more historical perspective and really emphasizing the products and the science. You could take a look and see if you find something.
Well, the reason why I'm spending some time on this, because consumers don't know enough. This is Waukanaga of America?
Yes.
We're showing, God, that's beautiful. We're showing the farms, Waukanaga of America's farms, garlic farms in Mission Viejo, California. This is where they grow the garlic. God, you have not been to that farm?
No, the garlic farms are up around Gilroy in Northern California.
Oh, they're in Gilroy?
But the facility that you're probably seeing is Torrance, California. That's where we process the garlic.
I see. Just beautiful place. My God, it's beautiful. I'm spending time on this because part of educating the audience, and as well as myself for sure, is to understand what's in the bottle, right? What's in that bottle? And people walk into a store and they see all these thousands of bottles and hundreds of companies and make heads or tails of it all. Can get confusing. And here are the steel tanks, what we're showing now. These are the actual steel tanks in which the garlic is aged for between 12 to 20 months. And that's what produces the chemical compounds ultimately that you find in Kyolic aged garlic extract that are not in the garlic plant that grows. These come about as a function of the aging process we'll explain in a moment. In my opinion, you can disagree with me, Steve. You know, I'm open-minded. I don't mind if people disagree at all. In fact, I encourage it. In my opinion, supplements, the merit of supplements is based upon raw materials and how the raw materials are manufactured. That's the ball game. If the raw materials are lousy and the manufacturing, even if the manufacturing process is good, the product is going to be flawed. If the raw materials are good and the manufacturing process stinks, the product is going to not be so good. You have to have both, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's no substitute for a quality product to start with.
It's hard as hell to make. Whether it's garlic, fish oil, I don't care what it is. To do it the right way is really challenging, isn't it?
Well, that's why Waukanaga puts 12 to 20 months into the aging process. Most of the other garlic products that are out there on the shelf are heat-processed garlic powders that you can make in a day. Waukanaga takes almost a year to make aged garlic extract, and that's because not only the scientists at Waukanaga know, but scientists at all the major universities know that aging process creates compounds that are where the real health benefits in garlic really are, and that the other garlic products that are on the shelf, the health benefits are not nearly as interesting and as powerful.
It's true. Kyolic aged garlic extract. You want a bang for your buck? That's a product. The medicinal properties contained in those chemical compounds, what a gift.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Hi, I'm Kate. I try to eat a healthy diet, but the irony of eating healthy foods, like broccoli or beans, is that even though they're healthy for us, they can still cause occasional digestive upsets. That's why I take a Digest Smart high-potency enzyme with every meal. Digest Smart is from Renew Life, the digestive care experts. It's the first digestive enzyme certified by Izyme, the International Enzyme Testing Program. Each capsule provides a full spectrum of 25 powerful plant-based raw enzymes to break down each major food group, including carbs, fats, proteins, and fiber. Digest Smart enzymes also feature targeted delivery capsules to reach your intestines, where 90% of digestion occurs. Digest Smart promotes more complete breakdown of the foods you eat and optimizes nutrient availability. Plus, it helps ease digestive upsets and supports your overall digestive health. Now that's really smart. Digest Smart is from the makers of Ultimate Flora Probiotics, and both are available in health food stores everywhere.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. One, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and two, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
Energy, energy, and more energy. Everyone needs it. But did you know you can get the energy you need quick through the powers of wild forest extracts? Wild chaga and birch bark were a secret source of energy and power for Russian athletes years ago, making them unbeatable. Now you too can experience real energy and power like you've never dreamed possible. Wild chaga is the world's top source of SOD, superoxide dismutase, that critical enzyme that blocks the aging process and keeps your cells healthy. Wild birch extract is the world's top source of betulin, a natural sterol needed by every cell of the body. And healthy cells mean a healthy you, and a more powerful one too. Chaga birch bark is also good for your heart, healthy cholesterol, and even helps build healthy arteries. No wonder it's known as the king of all herbs. So take your Chaga Charge tea with wild birch bark every day and Chaga Max capsules from North American Herb and Spice and get that maximum energy you need. Also available in liquid as Chago Power Drops. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Are you tired of taking vitamin pills or powders? How about gummy vitamins with high fructose corn syrup or coloring? Finally, you have a choice with Nature's Dynamic whole food gummy supplements and probiotics made by a dad. Imagine getting benefits of your garden in a delicious gummy supplement. Nature's Dynamics utilizes organic, plant-based vitamin and mineral sources with non-GMO, gluten, soy, and dairy-free ingredients in a delicious gummy for the whole family. Nature's Dynamics has berry garden gummies made by a dad, multivitamin omega-3 and probiotics for kids, body boost joint relief, whole food bone and calcium gummy, whole food immune and vitamin C gummy, whole food omega-3 gummy, Be Beautiful hair, skin, and nails gummy, prenatal plus gummy, whole food probiotics for digestive support, and body boost energy and wellness multivitamin for him and her in a delicious, easy to digest gummy. To learn more about Nature's Dynamics or to find a retailer near you, visit naturesdynamics.com or madebyadad.com. Nature's Dynamics, garden to gummy supplements made by a dad.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. North American Herb and Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Canavest, from seed to shelf. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Thanks for staying tuned and staying tuned into the show, and thanks for tuning in if you just came by. We'll be here for a good while. And my guest is Steve Augustine, he's an educator for Wampanoag of America, the makers of Aged Garlic Extract, their premier flagship product, but they make other products as well. Welcome back, Steve. So it does make a difference. I mean, it's an organic. The crop is organic. You grow the garlic. You guys control the growing of the garlic, and then it goes to the company here built in the United States built this multi-million-dollar pharmaceutical grade facility, didn't it? Not too long ago, a couple of years ago or so.
Right, and actually, when we built it, we found out that the demand was so great that we actually ended up having to expand it before it was even finished.
Wow. We're showing an image. These are the Kyolic farms because it says the Kyolic story, and it's just absolutely breathtaking, the view. Jeez, beautiful. If you're at letstalknutrition.com, lovely. And have you visited that facility?
I have been. If the pictures I don't have my computer with me right now, so I'm not seeing the pictures you're looking at. But if the pictures you're looking at are the farms in Japan, then I have been to those farms.
This looks like California to me.
This is on Kyolic.com.
I have been. Yeah, I've been to the Torrance, California facility. Yes, I have.
Beautiful. Now, I don't want to get into a chemistry lesson, but I want to talk about the chemistry of garlic without it being boring. And what needs to be explained is that what's in the plant, the garlic plant, when it's picked, is not what ends up being in the bottle or the product once it's on the shelf. Those are it's not to say that the plant is destroyed. It's to say that the chemical compounds change when you age the garlic for 12 to 20 months in these giant tanks. And it's something about the aging process.
Right. When we aged the garlic for 12 to 20 months in the stainless steel tanks, the first 6 months, there's a lot of different enzymatic reactions taking place that are making the garlic more beneficial and more bioavailable. In the last 6 months, it's a chemical reaction called a Maillard reaction that we won't get into, but it basically is the amino acids and proteins form new bonds that create these unique compounds that are found in Kyolic that are more absorbable and have more health benefits. And if you talk to the scientific community, it's those Maillard reaction products and the enzymatic reaction products that have all the efficacy that in Kyolic itself.
So the first 6 months, the enzymes are naturally occurring, or are enzymes put into the tank?
Naturally occurring.
Naturally occurring enzymes in the plant start to begin this process of chemical change. And then the last 6 months or so, there's this Maillard reaction that's where these different compounds, DAS, DADS, methyl trisulfide, some of these they're even hard to pronounce. The DAS, what is it? Diallyl sulfide?
That's diallyl disulfide. But also the compounds that Wakanaga has been focusing on in most of its recent research are the ethylylcysteine and ethylmercaptocysteine, things like fructosyl-arginine, which is a really powerful antioxidant, and the F4 protein faction, which you're familiar with from talking to Dr. Percival at the University of Florida, and her immune enhancement study is a very important compound that's created during the aging process. And it's important for people to know that these compounds, not only are they more bioavailable and have a better absorption ratio, but they're what the scientists are really excited about and looking at for the health benefits of Kyolic. They're not found in any of the other garlic products that are on the shelf.
So it's funny, you have yet to mention or say Allison, and I'm not talking about your girlfriend.
Okay, Allison, the way to understand Allison is it started 10, 15 years ago as a way for the other garlic companies to try and say that their product was better than Kyolic. Because
what is Allison? First of all,
Allison is the plant's defense mechanism. If you talk to a botanist, or I actually found this out from Herb Pearson, who was the director of the National Cancer Institute at the time, and he was doing the functional foods program, and he looked at Allison, and Allison is important for the plant to protect itself. When Oxygen, when a snail or an insect comes along and bites into the garlic clove, reaction takes place where oxygen combines with alene and allanase, and they form this volatile compound called allicin. And allicin is actually designed by the plant to protect itself by the garlic bulb. And it burns the mouth of the snail or the insect that's trying to eat the garlic bulb, and it goes away and eats the tomatoes or eats something else. So trying to say that you're going to take a maximum dose of allicin, really you don't understand the chemistry of garlic. Allicin breaks down into the beneficial compounds that have all of the health benefits.
So let me ask you, that's where I'm headed here. Is it the allicin is the is that the substrate, or is that the initial?
It's a parent compound.
It's a parent compound, and that's what gets broken down. Ultimately, the enzymes work on it, and all these other
break it down into all of these other compounds.
I see.
While that's going on, you have this Maillard reaction taking place, which is similar to what happens with like soybeans when they make Kikkoman, the soy sauce that you see in sushi restaurants. And if you've ever seen that liquid on the table is a dark brown, almost looks like pancake syrup.
It does.
And if you were to take Kyolic liquid and look at it, it's very similar. So you can tell that same reaction is taking place.
This is interesting stuff. And this is all by way of explaining what's in the bottle.
Right.
And the medicinal properties of these compounds that ultimately emerge through enzymatic action and then through a Maillard chemical reaction are quite remarkable. And we'll talk about that. I mean, there's a robust body of research. This is one of the few companies that has invested millions, I dare say tens of millions of dollars, excuse me, my voice just gave out, tens of millions of dollars in research to verify, confirm the claims made about what these compounds are. First, that the compounds exist, and secondly, how they behave, and thirdly, how they behave to confer a medicinal benefit. Takes time, takes money, takes effort. That's what I said. I said it at the beginning of this conversation. Wampanoag of America, makers of Kyolic age-erotic extract, is a real supplement company. That's what real supplement companies do. It's not just marketing and advertising with fancy bottles and labels and slick slogan lines. Anybody could do that. You're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, Coast to Coast.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Glad to be with you. Thanks for coming by today. And Steve Augustine's my guest. He'll be here for a little while longer. Asked him to stay over, and he kindly agreed. We just scratched the surface. There's so much to talk about when he comes on because the research surrounding aged garlic extract is so vast, and there's so much that I could share with you about it. And we were, in the first portion of our conversation, Steve and I were talking about, well, what is the product exactly? Is it garlic in a bottle? What is this? It's an extract, and it's raw garlic that Waukanaga of America grows, its own farms, organic farms, and then manufactures in its own facilities, where the garlic is aged in these steel tanks 12 to 20 months and produces something that didn't exist when the plant was in the earth. This is one of those few occasions where science sort of improves on nature or enhances nature's gifts. Which is interesting. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes we when we interfere with nature or try to make something better than nature made it, doesn't turn out so well. Kyolic aged garlic extract is truly the only odorless garlic supplement in the world. As I said, the product, the production of the Kyolic aged garlic extract, it all starts with garlic grown on these Waukanaga farms, strictly controlled conditions, without the use of chemical fertilizers, herbicides, or pesticides. So, I'm just saying. So why would you want to take it? That's the question. And what do you tell people when you're out in the field working, Steve, trying to educate consumers or coming on to shows like mine? What do you tell people? In a word, why take it? Why?
750 clinical studies.
Say that again?
750 clinical studies. You're a science-based program, so I know you like that.
I like it a lot. So what do these studies show? I mean, that's a lot of research. That's tens of millions of dollars, lots of time, effort, PhDs all running around all over the place here and in Japan, conducting these studies and then at all the different universities across the world, Australia, United States, everywhere. Amazing.
Right. Our focus in the past 5 years, which you were part of some of that at the Garlic Symposium and International Garlic Symposium in 2014 in California. So you got to see part of the direction in which we're headed from 2014 through probably 2020. And our focus right now is on immune enhancement at the University of Florida with Dr. Percival in the Food Science and Human Nutrition Department. Did one very interesting study, which we can talk about, but we've got another study that's beginning there in 2016. We also focused on blood pressure reduction at the University of Adelaide in Australia with Dr. Karen Reed, and she did a very interesting study for us there that we talked about. We can discuss as the program goes on. And the third area was at the UCLA Cardiovascular Research Center with Dr. Budoff. We've done 3 different studies about the impact of aged garlic extract on the cardiovascular system, specifically looking at plaque buildup and plaque reduction by taking aged garlic extract.
So 3 different sectors of research going on here. Immune, right?
Immune enhancement, blood pressure reduction, and cardiovascular health is really where our focus is at right now. We are starting to lean into the diabetes category and trying to see if aged garlic extract can have an impact on the health of people who are either diabetic or borderline diabetic. That's really the focus of Dr. Percival's new study for 2016. She has 49 people recruited right now. The study is ongoing. She's going to be looking at CRP, C-reactive protein, which are different inflammatory markers like IL-6 and TNF-alpha and adiponectin and leptin, those kind of things that are adverse effects on the body for people who are overweight or borderline diabetic. She's also going to be looking at glutathione production and immune enhancement in those people because they have chronically bad immune systems.
Well, what do you say then to people that are relatively healthy? They don't have high blood pressure. Their cholesterol's good. Triglycerides are good. Immune system seems to be working okay. Would you encourage such a person to take the product? Or are they wasting their time?
Right. For example, at the University of Florida, about 2 years ago, we did an immune enhancement study with Dr. Percival on 120 healthy students on campus. But it was during finals week, so they were under a lot of stress. So everybody can be healthy but get exposed to stress. And when you're under a lot of stress, your immune system gets suppressed. And that's unfortunate because it opens the door to catch a cold or flu. And there have been some nasty bugs that have been going around the United States this year, and you certainly don't want to catch one of them. So one of the things Dr. Percival looked at in her study group was just by taking 4 capsules a day of the Kyolic Reserve, which is a formula that I know you like very much. It has 600 milligrams of aged garlic extract in it per capsule. Her students that were during the study, there were 2 blood draws during the study where Dr. Percival looked at gamma delta T cells and natural killer cells. And so we don't get ahead of ourselves. I asked Dr. Percival what those 2 immune cells were and why she was looking at them. Gamma delta T cells and natural killer cells, she told me, are the first responders when you start to catch a cold or flu. And how well they respond determines how sick you're going to get or if you're going to get sick at all. And the students that were taking Kyolic during the study had 8 times the activity in their gamma delta T cells and twice the activity in their natural killer cells. If they got sick, they got better 61% faster than the students who weren't taking Kyolic, and they missed 58% fewer work days or school days.
It's pretty darn good. I mean,
they also had improved glutathione levels, so they had better detoxification and lower inflammatory markers, so less inflammation, which means that they felt better even though they were sick.
The research, the body of work, the corpus of work on aged garlic extract, one theme that keeps coming up over and over again as I haven't looked at all 700 studies. I've looked at quite a few of them and talked with them about them on the air with you and others. The theme that keeps coming up over and over again, it seems to be the overarching theme as a matter of fact, is the ability of Kyolic aged garlic extract to moderate inflammation, no matter how the inflammation or the context in which the inflammation is occurring or how it came about in the first place. Am I wrong about that?
Well, Dr. Percival was particularly impressed with how it modulated particularly inflammatory markers, and that's why the diabetes study, she's looking at inflammatory markers on people who are borderline diabetics, because that is a big problem with them, and she's hoping that she'll be able to say that aged garlic extract can help you if you have excessive inflammation and you're a diabetic.
Well, atherosclerosis, coronary artery disease, is an inflammation disease, period. There's no debate about that. And it seems that aged garlic extract contributes to the moderation of atherosclerosis, especially with the soft plaque. Now, there's not much anybody right now can do anything about the plaque, the hardened plaque, that is in the arteries. But the soft plaque, the lipid fat plaque, if you want to call it that. Well, when we come back, I don't want to rush this. I don't want to rush it. We'll come back. We'll explain that, okay, a little bit. My point is that the research seems to suggest that inflammation is moderated with Kyolic aged garlic extract.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes? Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A. Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A. Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A. Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract. Available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com. That's KYOLIC.com. Or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Did you know that when it comes to supporting whole body health, there's an herbal supplement that may be as important as your daily multivitamin? Discover Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter. Formulated to support a whole body healthy inflammation response. An ongoing natural process and part of the body doing its job. We often think of the inflammation response as something we can feel, such as where there are sensitive nerve endings. But did you know that we can also have an inflammation response we can't feel? And whether we are aware of it or not, our inflammation response can affect the whole body. Zyflamend is a patented blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, that help balance and support your body's natural, healthy inflammation response for overall health and wellness. And it's clinically tested. Discover the premier herbal supplement for whole body health from New Chapter, Zyflamend Whole Body. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local fine health food store.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness, BSN, Finish First, Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils, Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation, Natural Factors, where great health begins, Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless, A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition 2016. My guest is Steve Augustine, educator for Wampanoag of America, makers of Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract. This particular compound is pretty remarkable. There's a lot of research that has been conducted over the years on Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract, and the product and the research is pretty compelling, I dare say. And I should tell you, too, that shows the efficacy of this product, that it works with respect to immune function, with respect to cardiovascular function, and so on, and many other arenas. We're scratching the surface here. And the product is sold in, I think, over 50 countries, I think Steve said. 50 or 40?
Over 50.
Over 50 countries around the world, and been on the market since the 1940s, hasn't it?
In the United States, this is our 44th year. In Japan, we started in 1955.
Okay. Were you born in 56, right?
65.
Oh, I see. I was close. I just had the number switched around. Yeah, you get the drift here. Now, I don't know where you are in your health. I don't know where you are in the life cycle. But people, it's about prevention and preparation. You hear me talk about those two P words all the time. Preparation for what? Preparation for when you get deeper into the life cycle. Prevention for now in the moment, and prevention for later. But you got to prepare. You have to build up an inventory of health for later in life, because things are going to happen, man. That's just the way it is. It's biology. And as far as I'm concerned, supplementation can play an important role. It's not the end all and be all, but it's part of the all. And you look, and I try to zero in on supplements that will confer some benefit that will contribute to health and wellness and well-being in some form or fashion. And as my opinion, and I think it's informed, Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract is one of those products where you get so much benefit, not just cardiovascular, but you get immune benefit, and the research covers other areas, but it really helps with inflammation because it has such powerful antioxidant health effects. That's, in my opinion, the heart and soul of how all this stuff happens with that product, Stephen, that its ability its antioxidant ability is pretty profound, in my opinion. Well, I don't know what your take is, but
I think the most interesting example of that was Dr. Budoff's study that we talked about at the Garlic Symposium, and he's actually going on to do an additional study that we talked about in 2016 on 60 people, looking at coronary plaque composition and endothelial function and inflammatory markers on 60 people out in California who already have diabetes, and he's going to be giving them 1,200 milligrams of aged garlic extract every day for a year, and hopefully we'll get some good results when that study is finished. But what that study was based on was his initial study, which we called the fireman study, and I think we've talked about before, where 65 firemen out in California took aged garlic extract for a year. They took 1,200 milligrams per day for a year, and he found out at the end of that study that their C-reactive protein, which is a very important inflammatory marker, had gone down by 69%. and their coronary plaque calcification, which you mentioned earlier, had gone down by 45%. They did better on quality of life surveys, stress surveys, and emotional tests as well. So not only were their inflammatory markers down, but they felt better.
Mm-hmm. And these things are real. I mean, you can't invent those data. I mean, the data are what they are, and that's why we try to do the evidence-based show, so that the claims are supported by data, supported by good studies that are done everywhere. I mean, you have the universities, the academic research on this product is wide and varied. Universities in the United States, universities in Australia, universities from around the world involved in the research, and some of these researchers don't know one another. So it's not as if there's some conspiracy to fabricate data. That's ridiculous. That's not going to happen. So these data are real, and it's pretty compelling. I mean, this is an interesting. Go ahead, Steve.
That's why we have the International Garlic Symposium in California every 5 years, because we invite all of these scientists from all around the world that have done research on aged garlic extract, and they love to get together and see each other's data and see each other's science, because it inspires new thinking. And, oh, well, I see that you've gotten positive results in this area. I think I might want to try, to change that study a little bit and see what kind of data I get. So it really keeps the ball rolling for the future as far as what research studies we're going to be funding. But it also helps the media to see that there's real significant data out there on aged garlic extract.
Mm-hmm. And Kyolic aged garlic extract is sold in fine health stores throughout the United States and in 49 or even more than that, 50 other countries around the world. So if you run out, you're even in the Middle East, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. No matter where you are, you can always find your Kyolic aged garlic extract. Steve, thanks so much for stopping by today, and thanks for sticking around a little longer. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
How is Jay?
Thanks for having me on.
Oh, it's our pleasure to have you on. How is Jay Levy doing?
He's doing good. We're looking forward to the Anaheim show. We've got the largest show of the year coming up in California in a week or two. I hope we'll see you out there.
God willing. Tell Jay I send my best, and I'll look forward to seeing you. I'll stop by your booth. We'll chat a little bit, okay?
All right, sounds good. Thanks for having me on.
My pleasure. I'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Nutrix Hawaii, more nutrition, better health, purely Hawaiian. Nature's Dynamics, garden to gummy supplements made by Dad. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition, Coast to Coast. 2016 is the year we're in, and be heading toward the end of February now. Time's clipping by, right? Can't stop time. My guest was Steve Augustine. Boy, that young man knows his stuff. It's always a nice, good guest to have on. I don't have to work so hard. I mean, he can really talk about what Waukanaga of America is all about, what Kyolic aged garlic extract is all about. It's a great supplement. I can't praise it enough. And they've been a sponsor, by the way, in the spirit of full disclosure, they've been a sponsor of this show since its inception, I dare say. Almost since the beginning. And they're good people. Good company. Not a lot of flash and bang. They're quiet. They just do their job. But they're pretty formidable in the natural products industry. They do well. 877-897-8255. Steve alluded to the idea that in fact, there's a trade show coming up here in March, beginning of March, the Expo West Natural Products Trade Show in Anaheim, California. My intention is to go there as media press. I already have my press pass to go, and I go every year. And I don't know, 50, 60,000 people show up. There are 15,000 or more companies there. There's so much to see. Many of these products, you probably will never see them. They're in health stores, they're here and there, and it's amazing. And it's not just supplements, it's food, it's cosmetics, all kind of natural products. And I dare say the audience, the people that go are kind of interesting too. You see a real cross-section of people. I mean, it's fun. It's a lot. It's a little tiring, but it's fun. So I try to share with you stories that will help you in your everyday life. So you're out shopping, right? And you're in a store, health store, grocery store, someplace, trying to buy some food, trying to make some good decisions. Now, I noticed, maybe you have as well, you see more and more people standing in the aisle. The grocery store is starting to look like a library. People are reading. My God. And I think that's a good thing. Standing there. Somebody asked me if I wanted to borrow my reading glasses. I had them on my shirt and tucked into my collar. And the guy said, "Can I borrow those for a second?" He couldn't read. I said, "Sure." I was reading the label on some can. I figured, if I can contribute to this guy's health, why not? So people are reading the labels. Well, the story came across the transom out of U.S. News. I found it on U.S. News website about natural food labels being misleading. Imagine that. And they were saying that the natural food label is found nearly on everything, from tomatoes to processed ham to root beer. And that's true. You see the word natural. I guess a hot dog is natural too. But there's no standard. There's no scientific standard or agreement as to what natural means. And so consumer rights advocates are saying, you know what? You got to change that. If you're going to use the word natural, you have to tell people what that word means. Now, there's this woman named Jane Maynard. she's a blogger, and her blog's about preparing healthy meals, and she's been sort of one of the people leading the charge on this effort to make the government and companies come to some agreement, operational definition for what natural means. She said that word pulls you in and makes you feel like, for some reason, that's a better food. She told NBC News. Now, according to Consumer Reports, 62% of shoppers, when they go shopping for food, will look for that label, natural. And why do they do that? Because they're under the impression, or maybe the false belief, that there are no artificial ingredients, chemicals, pesticides, and so on, that the food hasn't been genetically modified, that it's natural. Well, maybe it's naturally unnatural. How about that? In fact, as I said, there is no recognized, accepted, codified, universal definition or regulation for the word natural. And I'm not picking on any different companies here. These are the companies mentioned in the article. They identified Del Monte Fruit Naturals. Well, guess what? Contain preservatives, artificial preservatives derived from industrial ingredients. They mention in the article Kraft Natural Cheese. Well, guess what it includes? This thing called cellulose powder. You know how they make it? It's made with pieces of wood, cotton, of bamboo to keep the cheese from sticking together. Yum. You got 100% natural Wesson vegetable oil that contains genetically modified ingredients. These are identified in the article. And then there's a researcher by the name of Urvashi Rangan. He's a researcher with the Consumer Reports Food Safety and Sustainability Center, and he said, and that's why we think the natural label is so incredibly misleading, because it leads people to think that the food may meet those attributes, when in fact it does not, close quote. According to the story that from which I am reporting, the Consumer Reports outfit petitioned the FDA and the USDA to ban that label, the natural label, so that consumers are not misled. The FDA, it's reported, is now asking for public comment. Well, we're commenting here. Stop it. Either come up with a definition as to what you know what organic means. The Grocery Manufacturers of America petitioned the FDA for a definition of natural. They want it. They want the definition. So let's get busy, boys and girls. Come up with the definition. That's your job. Do your job. We'll be back. LTN Health Question of the Day. $25 gift card. Right answer.
At Canavest, we believe that the future of hemp is unlimited, and through innovative and responsible application and science, we will enhance the prosperity and well-being of our customers, employees, and communities. As pioneers, our long-term goal at Canavest is to locate hemp seed processing mills near to our future family of hemp farmers. These local factories will convert hemp seed into nutritious oil, protein powders, bread flour, and hemp meal. Canavest supports local efforts and believes that sustainability starts locally. Canavest was named one of the Nutritional Outlook's Best of 2014, and we are committed to pioneering the hemp revolution as the world's leading producer of quality hemp-derived CBD products. Resistance to change is in great part the result of trying to do today's job with yesterday's tools and with yesterday's concepts. The hemp revolution is here, and it's up to all of us to change perception and to impact policy. Will you join us in this movement? Learn more about the education and science behind Canavest at canavest.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray with a minute of important health news. One of my all-time favorite natural products is a special extract of licorice known as DGL.
DGL is short for deglycyrrhizated licorice, but I tell my patients that it stands for darn good licorice. DGL is made by removing the compound in licorice that can raise blood pressure in some people. Double-blind clinical studies have shown DGL is quite useful in healing stomach and intestinal ulcers. In fact, in head-to-head studies, it has actually outperformed popular anti-ulcer drugs. But rather than inhibit the release of stomach acid, DGL stimulates the normal defense mechanisms that prevent ulcer formation and promote healing. Clinical studies have not only shown DGL to be extremely effective, but also that it is completely without side effects. Clearly, DGL is a better choice.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA-certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. North American Urban Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Canavest, from seed to shelf. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. In my conversation with Steve Augustine, when we were talking about Kyolic aged garlic extract, we discovered that the garlic is aged. The raw organic garlic gets aged in these giant steel tanks for a period of time. So the question is, for up to how many months will they age that garlic? Okay. Up to how many? Up to 5 months, 10 months, or 20 months? Up to how many months will Wakanaga of America age that organic raw garlic in these giant steel tanks? Up to 5 months, up to 10 months, or up to 20 months? 877-897-8255. Toll free. If you get the right answer, you win a $25 supplement gift card. This is something we've been doing on the show since the beginning of the show. We like giving that gift card away. And all you got to do is call. Tell Stephen what the answer is, and you'll be a winner. All right. Cover a lot of territory. You think about, by the way, you can, if you can't listen to the show during its regular hours in whatever market you're listening to the show, the shows are on demand at letstalknutrition.com. Some of the videos are on the homepage. The rest can be found on YouTube. There's a link that'll take you there. And so you can see all the shows. And then the audio portion of the show is under a link called Show Schedule. And it's easy to just click on that and scroll down. And you'll see the date. You'll see the name of the show, the name of the guest, the topic. And it's a good way to get dialed into the show. We've got a caller already on the health question. Boy, that was quick. Let's go to Palm Harbor. Mildred, welcome to the show, Mildred.
Hi.
How are you today? How are you?
I'm great. I'm going to have a pure guess because you were interrupted, but we're getting weather signals here.
I see.
To be aware of tornadoes and etc.
I know.
So you were cut off a couple times. So anyway.
How dare them? How many months do you think they aged that garlic? Up to how many? 5, 10, or 20?
20.
Good.
I'm guessing.
20. Good guess, Mildred.
Okay.
Up to 20 months. It's 12 to 20, somewhere in there, but it's up to 20 months. They will age that raw garlic in these tanks, and they use a little bit of alcohol to extract. That's the way you extract the compounds, but the enzymes will get involved. Naturally occurring enzymes in the plant will do their job about the first 6 months, and then there's a Maillard reaction, a chemical reaction that happens where these other chemicals are produced, all these compounds that are very, really confer the health benefits that are supported by the research with using Kyolic aged garlic extract. It's a wonderful supplement, all around, all-purpose supplement, helps with inflammation generally, but keeps the immune system functioning, cardiovascular system, contributes to lowering blood pressure, cholesterol, and so on, and many, many other health benefits. So it's a great product. I think for the money, it's one of the best bang for your buck. It's terrific. So congratulations.
Yeah. Hey, one thing about these mosquito business.
The Zika virus.
Yeah. If you rub your skin with lemon balm, it's supposed to ward off, help the mosquitoes not be attracted to you. Have you heard about that?
No, I have not heard about it. That wouldn't surprise me. Some people will use oil of oregano. They'll put that on themselves too, but that's pretty powerful. Yeah, I know it's becoming more and more of a health concern. Now they're talking about how that Zika virus is transmitted sexually now.
That was what they were referring to. This was there is a program on television called The Doctors.
Yes.
Yeah, and this doctor came up with that.
So I know you're dialed into all this stuff. So it's nice to hear your voice, and congratulations. So I'm glad that you won the gift card, and stay tuned and tell your friends about the show. We appreciate it.
I will.
Thank you, Mildred.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have a lot of people that have been listening to this show for years, and so we're grateful. Thank you so much for doing that. And yeah. I wanted to mention that the Gallup Healthway survey, I mentioned it at the beginning of the show, turns out they did a survey of well-being in U.S. communities for 2014-2015. 190 different communities across the United States. Turns out that Naples, Immokalee, Marco Island, Florida, they ranked first in highest well-being communities. Wow. And number, let's see here. Where is it? There was another place. Yes, number 3 was Northport, Sarasota, Bradenton, Florida area. They were ranked number 3 in well-being. Salinas, California was second. That the Gallup Healthways Well-Being Index, that they do these different surveys and I report on them. So these are places, places that didn't do so well. Rockford, Illinois was 181, lowest well-being community. Daytona, Ohio didn't do so well. Toledo, Ohio, not so well. Chico, California, not so well. And it came in last place was Charleston, West Virginia. These are among the lowest well-being communities. And they measure well-being using different factors. When I get a chance, I want to spend a little time with you talking about the difference among health, well-being, and wellness. Didn't get to it today. And try to explain that difference. What do those terms mean anyhow? Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract, I would encourage you to at least consider and include it in your protocol to create better health, wellness, and well-being. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. The show airs Monday through Friday, 9 to 11, live, and it does air coast to coast, including Hawaii, at different times, so check your local listings. The reason why we do this show, the primary reason, is because your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. Invest in your health.